What's up, YouTube? Brownie here, coming to you with another video, and it's been a little while since I posted last. I'm sorry about that. I had some IRL things I was doing, and some more fun, and some more stupid adulting things. Yeah, that's that stuff out of the way. I wanted to make another video today about Mockman and I guess what kind of team I'd build around him if I was to be doing my PvE content again today. Like, you know, if I was back in early campaign and stuff, and I we're gonna go like I have like a 7 or 8 Transcendence hero account. Let's say we're gonna go from the perspective that I have 7 Transcendence heroes and an 8th will be soon on the way. That's what the restrictions will be for putting this team together. Now, the reason I wanted to do this is I want to show you guys, I guess, how I think about team building. And yeah, I'm just hoping that this maybe can help you when you are at the point where you're, have a full Transcendence team, you're not sure who to build next. You can maybe use some of these thought processes or whatever to figure out what you want to do next and what hero to build. So yeah. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention was this also kind of sparked me wanting to make this video. Was I was watching MK's stream last night, and him in chat and I were talking about what was it? How the game's in a state where so many heroes are viable now. Like, he's running an Asmodel team that, destroys content. I'm running a Mockman team. Barry's got Vulcan going. A lot of people have Vulcan going. People are using Geister for stuff. People are also using Eos even. Like, there's just so many more viable options out there that being able to build a team for yourself is going to be a very, very valuable skill for you to have. So yeah, let's just hop into, I guess we'll just hop into formations, and I'll get rid of all these heroes here, and I'll just pop in the heroes that I want, and that way you guys have something to look at as I'm talking about the heroes. So to start out, we're going to obviously have Mockman on the team, and when I'm building a team, I always like to think about what kind of hero the main damage dealer is, because that's what's going to win you the fight. And all the stuff that happens aside from that helps you win the fight is it's just a chain reaction off of supporting your main damage dealer. So yeah, like, if I have Mockman as my hero, I'll ask myself, like, what kind of hero is he? What kind of damage does he do? What does he benefit from? Things like that. So Mockman's obviously, he's a burst hero. He also can be like something like I guess I'd call it like a delayed burst hero, because you can delay his big active by putting him in the front row, and then use that big active in like round 3 or 4 or something when you have a bunch of Omen Rifted hero enemies. So it's a cool way to run him, but it's all basically burst. So what does he benefit from the most is increasing his damage, so heroes that will make him do more damage, and also heroes that will give him something I call reactive survivability. So like HHA providing shields every time he blocks. That's an example of reactive survivability. And burst heroes need that, because you run burst heroes super, super offensive, versus something like Vulcan, who you're waiting for him to get to his weakness disclosure active, so you don't necessarily build him super offensive. You have way more defensive stats in there in the Vulcan build. So Mockman's different. Burst is just, it's the opposite of what Vulcan does. Anyway, so HHA's survivability skill with the shield is it's so valuable to Mockman. So with and then the other thing that we really need to have for Mockman is CC protections. So yeah, because if you have somebody like Mockman get CC'd, it can just be so detrimental to your whole fight. And someone like Vulcan, for example, if he gets CC'd for a round or two, it's not the end of the world because you're still waiting on that weakness disclosure active. So as long as the Vulcan's strong enough to take some hits, it's whatever if he gets CC'd. But on the other hand, Mockman, he doesn't want to miss out on any rounds of damage whatsoever. So that being said, we want to try to nail those three things with him: CC protection, increasing his damage, and then getting reactive survivability. And then sustained survivability is just a bonus. So if the I'm sorry if you guys can hear the thunder. We're getting a big storm. Yeah, that kind of startled me. Didn't expect that big thunderclap. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, the three things. So CC protection, damage increasing, and reactive survivability. I think I just repeated myself, but anyway, the first hero we're going to talk about, and this is in no particular order, so this is not a build order or anything like that, but Queen, she's going to be on the team with her ability to increase damage output and also decrease damage input or damage being taken. It's so good for Mockman. She's an all-around crazy good hero for almost any team you build. Now the third hero we're going to talk about is HHA, and for the same reason I mentioned before, he has the reactive survivability, and the shield that you get when you block is just, it's so clutch. He needs to be on almost every team, in my opinion. He's just so good, and that skill is just so overpowered. So there's not really much more to say about him, aside from, I guess, he is going to be the slot 4 tenant for Mockman. So he's putting resources into him is never a bad thing because it's just going to also increase Mockman's attack and health and everything. So you get double use out of HHA. Then the fourth hero will be all the way down here because I don't have a Transcendence copy of them. But it's going to be Aspen. And Aspen is, him and Mockman together are just so good, especially in PvE, because Mockman getting those one-shot kills and Aspen fearing everybody every time he does that it's just clutch. It comes in play almost every fight you do, and the energy drain that he provides is also it's just all of it. Aspen's whole kit is just helping survivability, and he's also damaging. He does good damage. So and you can place him around on the team to have him go across from certain heroes, things like that. And him and Mockman together are very, very good. Now, fourth hero is gonna be, should just be, where did I pass them? I must have. The fourth hero. Oh, there she is. Elena, because I don't have a Transcendence version of her. So yeah, she'll be the fifth hero, and she's offering basically everything. She's covering every basis that I want on my Mockman, even with the bonus sustained survivability. So she's giving us a ton of CC protection with her removing heroes from CC when the enemy doesn't active that skill. She's offering offensive and defensive stats depending on the trick that she puts out, and she's also healing us a ton. And then to top it off, she gives us dodge. So dodge is like Dodge is another skill or another effect that I consider to be reactive survivability, because if you have dodge stacks, they're always there waiting for you to be waiting to be used. So it, you're not dependent on another hero doing a skill to let you dodge. Once she does that skill, you have the dodges for a period of time. So it in my opinion is a reactive survivability skill. And what else does she do? Yeah, that's about it. That's about it, I think, for her off the top of my head. But that's yeah, that's just gonna be a really good pairing with Mockman, Aspen, HHA, and Queen. Now we have one slot left, and it's gonna go to Freya. You might have been thinking I was gonna pick Natalia, but I think Freya is better fit. She is not only providing us damage reduction, which is sustained survivability, she's giving us attack, she's also increasing our CC immunities, and she's giving us more dodge. So she's covering pretty much all the bases that we want, same as Elena. And yeah, she's just another great fit for this team. Natalia is a decent one, but she would maybe be like my 8th Transcendence hero. The 7th one would actually be Arania to go as Mockman's 2nd slot tenant. So that would be the 7th Transcendence hero on the account. Not in any. I didn't talk about this in any certain build order, so don't remember that I said that. Don't do this order of building or anything. We could talk about that kind of thing later, I guess. But it's been so long since I was in early game that I don't have a lot of good knowledge on it, so I'm sorry. So yeah, this would be the team that I would, if I had like a 7 Transcendence hero account, I would build this team, and I would beat as much content as I possibly could with it. I think it will do very, very, very well if you run this team. I think I ran this team actually minus Aspen because I didn't have him at the moment for the end of chapter 5, and it was super good. I'll have to go back and check some videos. I think I have a video of that stuff. But anyway, yeah, this team should be great if you decide to build it, but I'm not really, I didn't make this video to tell you to build this team. I just wanted to talk about how I think and how I build a team. So hopefully maybe you can take something from this and maybe answer your own questions when you're coming up on your 6th Transcendence hero to build, or your 7th, 8th, 9th. It's probably the most popular question in this game is, what hero do I build next? And if you can answer it for yourself and have confidence in your answer, it's just going to be a better experience, in my opinion. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to get some more videos out as much as possible, and I want to do a bunch of Mockman videos talking about how to build him, what artifacts to use, and what situations at the enables, star spawns, all that kind of crap. So any questions you guys have, let me know, ask them in the comments section, and I will either put them in the next video, or I'll try to answer them in the actual comments. I almost answer every comment that somebody leaves. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next one.